Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here, you're welcome. My name is Rosina Sharon and today we are going to do more of an everyday makeup nude makeup tutorial for beginners. And before we do that, kindly subscribe, share your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll be reading all of them kama kawaida, and if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. With no further ado, let us go straight into the video. Okay guys, we're going to start off by brushing our eyebrows up using a spoolie before we start lining the lower side of the brow. For beginners, always start by lining the lower side first before the upper side. And we're using the Dewy number 3 eye pencil for this. It's not a very dark shade of brown, and for beginners, kindly avoid using black eye pencil unless you're dark skin, which would be more suitable for you. And then when it comes to where to line, start off from the edge corner of the nose as illustrated, and then where your eyebrows are curved naturally on the inner side of it, and then around the outer corner in that angle. And then lining the upper side, don't brush your eyebrows down, just level it so you know exactly where to line. You don't overline or underline. And lining the upper side, leave a bit of space around the inner corner, and then when you're joining to the where you should curve, make it more of a flat, a straight line, not a very angled line, and then join it towards the lower side. So the secret here is the upper curve should start just before the lower curve. Where your eyebrows are curved on the lower side, the upper side should start just before the lower side, so you don't have that fat curve. And then we're going to use the Maybelline eyebrow gel mascara to brush through our eyebrows. It's a very good product, and then after we're done brushing it through, we're going to press it in so it holds onto our eyebrows. And then we're going to only fill in the areas where we feel like there is a space, and then around the inner corner we're drawing hair-like structures. Please don't start from like a straight line down up, okay? Make it mimic your eyebrows. And then after we're done with the filling in, we're going to clean our eyebrows using the Eyeliner Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. This is a concealer 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. And when you're applying the product onto the brush, kindly do it side to side. Don't dip the brush onto the product. It's going to leave a bit of a residue on top of the brush there, on the tip of the brush, and you don't want that on your eyebrows. So how to hold the brush? Hold it as if you're holding a pen, okay? And do not point the brush onto your eyebrows. See how it sits. That is the angle you should be using, okay? It should be sitting. The brush should be seated on the side, sideways, not pointing towards your eyebrows. Because when you point it out, the residue it's going to leave like a line of a big residue of concealer on your eyebrow, and you don't want that. And then follow the exact shape of your eyebrows. Around the outer corner, clean it going outwards, okay? And then when you're done, make sure you brush your concealer down, drag your concealer down so it's easier for you to blend when you're done. So you would have noticed we had not started with the concealer around the inner corner. So for the inner corner, use a foundation, especially for beginners. Use a foundation instead of a concealer. So at least when you're blending the foundation on your face, it matches, okay? And then after that, make sure you blend in the edges. Very important. Blend in the edges around the outer corner and the inner corner. So moving on, before we start eyeshadow, we're going to set the lids using the very same concealer we used to clean, that is Eyeliner Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. Starting from the lower lid going up. You can use your finger for this. So the eyeshadow we're going for today is a subtle nude, and we're going to do what we call a reverse transition. So we're starting off with the bright shade, the nude shade first before the transition. And the nude shade is going to be applied just around the lower lid, okay, around the crease region, on the lower lid. And for this, tap that shade in. You tap it in and make sure it is a matte shade. If you want to go for a nude eye look, always use matte, both for transition and around the crease region, okay? Mattes only here. So do that all around the lower lid. You tap it in, and then we're going to blend it in using the subtle shade of brown, not dark brown, subtle. We want that transition to be very smooth. Okay, the nude should be more visible than the transition, okay? And we're just going to blend it in using circular motions and very little force. And we're using a round fluffy brush for this, okay? And then on the upper side, we're going to use a finishing powder that matches our skin tone, because again, we want a very smooth blend. So next we're moving on to liner. We're going to draw a very small wing eye. And for beginners, I would recommend you go for the pen-shaped eyeliner, okay? For the pen-shaped, it's very easy for you to start practicing with. So we're going to start off by lining a very slender line, just as close to a natural lash line as possible. And then where to start lining the wing eye, start from where your upper lash line touches your lower lash line, going up, okay? So the secret is that angle should match where your eyebrow stops, okay? Where your eyebrow ends. That is the exact angle you should be lining with, not inner or outer, okay? Follow that angle. And then when you're connecting that to the line we drew, start from the middle part, okay? Don't start from the upper side of that line, middle part, and then you can connect it to the upper side of the line. I hope you guys have understood. And then after that, make sure you cover up the fallout. You can use a mascara, or I normally just use this because mascaras are more clumpy and I don't want that clump. And then you can clean out the excess using a foundation. And then next we're going to apply our falsies from Achol Beauty. They're very amazing. It's a Kenyan brand, this one. And then we're going to apply using the Duo Lash Glue. This is my all-time favorite glue, and we're going to do that on the tip of the lashes. And make sure the glue is tacky before you apply it. And start applying it from the top down, okay? Do not start from down up. Top down, and then press it in on the middle part. And then after that, now you can use your finger to press it in completely around the outer corner and the inner corner using your finger so it sticks. Okay, start up, down, make sure you press it in the middle first, and then press it in around the edge of the outer corner of the eye and the inner corner using your finger so it sticks. So moving on to the face, make sure you clean the face before you start applying any product to your face, especially when you start with the eye makeup before your face. Make sure you clean any fallout, everything else before you start with the face makeup. So starting off with the skin, we're starting off with the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid. Make sure the tip of that thing does not touch your skin. That is when you transfer bacteria into the bottle, so please avoid that. And then just blend it in. You can use your finger and just massage it in all over your face. I'm using a brush because I have very long nails as of now. All over the face, and then allow it to set. Give it time to be absorbed into the skin first before you move on to the next product. So always start with the serum first. And then the number 2 product now after serum is a moisturizer sunscreen. I'm using the Cerave AM facial moisturizing lotion. It's very, very good. This one has SPF in it. It's moisturizer and sunscreen in one. And again, when it comes to applying sunscreen, please tap it in, don't drag it. Tap, 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 and again allow it to set into the skin, allow it to be absorbed into the skin first before you move on to the next product. So after that is when you can apply your primer. I normally use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and I'm going to apply that on the areas where I produce oil the most. For me, I have dry skin, so around the T-zone region, around the nose, forehead, and around the lip region. If you have oily skin, you can do it all over your face except for your under eye. Do not apply primer on the under eye. And again, for primer, you tap it in. Okay? For primer, tap, tap, tap. And then again, after applying primer, make sure you allow it to set. Allow it to be absorbed, to dry out completely fast before you move on to foundation. So moving on to foundation, these two are my number 1 favorite affordable foundations. Maybelline Superstay for normal to dry skin, and then NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop for oily skin. And please start off by using a smaller brush and drag it. Don't do dots on your faces. Drag it down like that, and then especially when you're using a brush, and then blend it in immediately. Okay, so when you're using a brush, you tap, 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 tap. That goes same way for using a beauty blender as well. Tap, tap, tap. And beginners, please avoid doing the dots all over your face first before you come back and blend, because the foundations dry out quick. You might come back, it has already dried out, and when it's dried out, it is going to create creases on your face. It won't be a very smooth blend. So please And then avoid using fresh products around the under eye and the corner of your nose, that small corner of the nose. Avoid using fresh products around those areas, because those are the areas you produce oil the most, and you don't want to use too much cream around those areas. For the forehead, start just in between the eyebrows going up, so you avoid using too much products around the hairline. And if you're going to use a beauty blender, make sure it's a damp beauty blender. Squeeze out all of the excess water first before you start using it for application. And then next we're moving on to highlighting, and we're starting off with the we are highlighting using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and we're just going to apply that around the inner corner and outer corner of the under eye. We're starting with the under eyes first, and then for beginners, blend it in immediately after you have applied concealer like this. Blend it in. I know some people will say let it sit first before you blend in, but if you're a beginner, blend it in immediately. Around the tip of the nose, 3 dots is enough, and you don't even have to highlight the forehead. Okay, and then after that, to set, we're going to use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. We're using a beauty blender. On the side where it has product on the beauty blender, dip it onto the product, and then after that, blow off the excess powder on the beauty blender before you start applying it. Or you can tap the excesses on your hands first before you start. And then for application, just press it in, starting with the under eye. On all the areas you highlighted using a concealer, set those areas with a setting spray. And make sure you keep pressing it in until you don't see any residues on your face whatsoever. And then after that, now we're going to move on to contouring. We're using a finishing powder that is 2 shades darker than our skin tone. So we're starting off with to contour around the cheek, and there from the sideburns going down, and then you blend it upwards. Okay, blend it up, and the tip here is the style is lift and drop. And then please remember to contour your forehead as well. Okay, starting from the hairline going down, and make sure it connects to the contour on your cheek. And then after that, to contour the nose, we're going to use a smaller brush. Again, when it comes to applying the product on the brush, side to side, don't drag it. So do it at an angle just below the eyebrow on both sides first, so it gives you a guideline on how to line going down. And when you're lying going down, please make sure it is a straight line from up down. Okay, don't make it an angle. And then after that, blend it in using a cleaner brush, so you avoid having harsh contour lines around the nose. And on the upper side, blend it into the eyeshadow. Then after that, I'm just going to apply a cream eyeliner on the waterline alone. Don't drag it onto the under eye, just on the waterline. And then we're going to smoke it out. We're using a shimmer, and if I'm going to use a shimmer, I normally just spray. Using a setting spray, I just spray it on the shimmer, whichever shade I'm going for. And then when it is liquid, that is when I use it to create that shadow. It won't have any fallouts when you use this technique. Trust me, it's very, very amazing. And then after that, we're going to set our face using the Milani setting spray. And I'm using a dewy setting spray because, again, my face is dry. My skin is dry. So if you have oily skin, make sure you go for a matte setting spray. And then after that, highlighter is so 2019. Nobody does highlighter anymore, but you know, just a little, just a tiny bit of it. And then after that, we're just going to move straight to the lips, starting with the lip liner. And make sure you blend in the lip liner first before you move on to applying the lipstick. Blend in that lip liner first. And then we're just going to apply the Nude lippie and then a gloss on top of it. And that would be it from me today, guys. I hope you have learned something from this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. And yeah, this is the final look. We were going for very subtle, you know, something you can go to the office with, you can walk around with, like it's an all season kind of makeup. So from me, thank you so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye.